So, good morning, my dear student. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Today, we are going to start the part 2 of the chapter for plants in the surroundings, that is photosynthesis and respiration. Okay. So, the previous class, we have already learned about the different parts of the plants, but this part is the most important part in your chapter. So, the first topic is photosynthesis. My dear children, the word photosynthesis comprises of two words. Photo plus synthesis. Photo plus synthesis. What is the meaning of photo? Photo means light. That's why I'm giving in yellow color. Photo means light. And synthesis means to make, production. Don't think that the production of light is photosynthesis. Production of food in the presence of light is called photosynthesis. Okay. So, in short words, if I will say, the definition of photosynthesis is the process by which plant make their own food is called photosynthesis. So, the definition is very important. Okay. I am writing the definition. The process by which plants make their own food in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. Now, many students may have doubt that what is chlorophyll. Sir, what is chlorophyll? So, we will learn about chlorophyll, but now you just write. Sorry, I'm sorry. This is the definition of photosynthesis. Now we have learned here two words. One is sunlight and one is chlorophyll. So you must be knowing about sunlight. Many of you must not know what is chlorophyll. My dear children, in the picture you see the leaves are green. Okay. The previous class also I have shown you a picture that is leaves are green. Why the leaves are green? The leaves are green because they have a green pigment. They have a green pigment in them called chlorophyll. Green, huh? This is green. They have a green pigment in them called chlorophyll. And in the absence of this chlorophyll, photosynthesis does not take place. Means chlorophyll का रहना बहुत जरूरी है. ओके इसको हम पिगमेंट बोल सकते हैं. अभी के लिए हम सब्सटेंस भी समझ सकते हैं. ग्रीन कलर सब्सटेंस. ओके सो ये फोटोसिंथेसिस का एक रूल है. दिस इज अ रूल ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस दैट ओनली ग्रीन प्लांट्स by which green plants you can add in the definition green plants because photosynthesis is done only by the green plants, the plants which are green. Other plants also undergoes, but there is a different mechanism in that process. But this kind of mechanism, that is photosynthesis, is done by the green plants only. So that one you take care. You can get in a true false question. Okay. So what are the basic requirements of photosynthesis? This one I am erasing, my dear children. What are the basic requirements of photosynthesis? Basic requirements. You can also see in the picture, but the basic requirements, every mechanism have their basic requirements. You are doing an activity means it will have some materials required and procedure, all the things. So For this mechanism also we have some basic requirements. So what are that basic requirements? Sunlight. Number one is sunlight. Okay. Sunlight, carbon dioxide. I'm writing CO2. Okay. You understand it is carbon dioxide. See, here you can see that uh, uh, spelling of carbon dioxide. We say it CO2 and water. These three are the basic requirements of a plant to undergo the process of photosynthesis. Water, and also you can add chlorophyll. Why this chlorophyll? I will tell you. Why this chlorophyll is so important. Okay. So from where it gets sunlight, my dear children, you see this sunlight, it gets from the sun. Obviously, sunlight it gets from the sun only. CO2, from where it get carbon dioxide from the air. We exhale carbon dioxide, okay, during the process of respiration, and the plant gets carbon dioxide from the air. From where it get water, it gets water from the soil. That's why it is advised that every day you water a plant. Why? Because without water it cannot undergo the process of photosynthesis. Okay. And this sunlight, my dear children, this sunlight provides the energy. The energy is obtained from this sunlight. That when you remember that when you can get the energy, what this leaf, एनर्जी जो लीफ को चाहिए फूड बनाने के लिए वो कौन प्रोवाइड करता है? सनलाइट. And water is provided, absorbed by the root and goes to the stem. Okay, through the stem it goes to the leaf. Okay, and carbon dioxide, there are small stomatas in that leaf which undergoes the process of respiration. Okay, plant also undergoes the process of respiration because they are living beings. So from there it gets carbon dioxide. So these three are the basic requirements. And what is the function of this chlorophyll? The sunlight when falls on the leaf is absorbed, absorbs the sunlight. वो sunlight को trap करता है क्योंकि they need energy. So for this energy, it absorbs the sunlight. It absorbs sunlight. So for trapping or absorption of sunlight, chlorophyll is the most important part during the process of photosynthesis. So now we will learn how the process undergoes. Process कैसा होता है? So let's learn. Okay. So see, the plant gets sunlight from the sun, carbon dioxide from the air, and water from the soil. Okay. What does this gives? ये तो यूज होता है, ये तीन तो यूज होता है. These three are used: sunlight, carbon dioxide, water. They all are used. But what they give out is glucose. Sugars लिखा है पिक्चर में, but it is glucose and oxygen. These are the byproducts of the process of photosynthesis. These they give out. Okay. So this glucose is the food of the plant. This glucose is the food of the plant. Plant uses this glucose, okay, to store. It is stored in the form of starch in some plant. We will move in the next part. So I will teach you how it is stored and on what basis they are stored. But this glucose is the food of the plant. and this oxygen is given as a byproduct. This is not used by the plant. Okay, through the stomata this oxygen is given, but this oxygen is very necessary for all the animals and human beings, because we use oxygen for the respiration. So for the animals and also for the humans, this process, this oxygen is very much required. That's why we say that plants are the our क्या बोलते हैं, plants are very essential for us. They are our life. Why they are life? You know, because they produce oxygen. Without photosynthesis, अगर photosynthesis नहीं होता तो we would not have got this oxygen, and without oxygen respiration or breathing, we say respiration would not have been possible. अगर photosynthesis नहीं होता तो हमें ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिलता, अगर हम ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिलता तो हम रेस्पिरेशन नहीं करते ना, क्योंकि रेस्पिरेशन के लिए क्या चाहिए, रेस्पिरेशन के लिए चाहिए ऑक्सीजन. ओके, सो दिस इज द बेसिक थिंग यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, एंड और एक चीज है जो कि अभी और एक चीज है, वन मोर थिंग इज देयर, दैट एट नाइट फोटोसिंथेसिस होगा क्या रात में? You think at night will there be photosynthesis? No, at night no photosynthesis, no photo at night there is no photosynthesis. Why? You may get a question, why at night there is no photosynthesis? At night there is no photosynthesis because there is no sunlight. रात में तो सूरज नहीं रहता है ना, तो why there is no photosynthesis? Because no sunlight is there, and photosynthesis needs sunlight. Photosynthesis cannot occur in the absence of sunlight. Okay, so this much is about photosynthesis. Okay, please note it down. So now we will learn that how the plant stores food. We know that plant produce glucose as their food, but every time they don't need this food. Okay, क्योंकि हर वक्त तो फूड नहीं बना सकते ना, रात में कैसे फूड बनाएंगे, तो they need to store this food. So they can store in the form of glucose. Why they can't store? Because glucose is not stable. Okay, so they had to store in the form of starch, and starch is a stable product, so they had to form starch. So plants stored the food in form of starch. When they required, they convert it into glucose and consume it. But when they store food, they store in the form of starch. And where this food is stored? In some plant, it is stored in root. In some, it is stored in stem. In some, it is stored in leaf. And some, it is stored in fruits. So suppose I've already told you, but again for having a recap, in your carrot, beetroot and your radish, it is stored in root. And we consume that part only where the food is stored. Okay? For sugar cane, for potato, it is stored in stem. So we consume the stem part. And I have already told you in the chapter, food we eat, this carbohydrates, so this starch, this glucose, this all are carbohydrates that we consume. हम ये खाते हैं. Okay, then in this cabbage, this is a cabbage. In this cabbage, food is stored in the leaf part. In this cabbage, food is stored in the leaf part. Leaf. And in these fruits, food is stored in the fruit part, because plant में भी एक part होता है ना fruit, इसलिए तो इन्हें हम fruit बोलते हैं. In these fruits, watermelon, banana, mango, food is stored in the fruit part only that we consume. So these are the parts where the food is stored. Okay. Okay, note it down. So my dear children, now we will learn how plants use food. Now we have learned that how plants stored food. पर जब इन्हें यूज होना पड़ता है, वो किस लिए यूज करते हैं फूड को? तो बेसिकली एनिमल्स किस लिए यूज करते हैं? ग्रोथ के लिए, एनर्जी पाने के लिए, और अपना रिपेयर, डैमेज टिश्यूज को, डैमेज सेल्स को रिपेयर करने के लिए. ओके, द प्लांट्स आल्सो यूज फूड इन द सेम वे ओनली, फॉर एनर्जी, to get energy, for growth, basic. Okay, basic, for energy, for growth, for repair, for repair, for repair. Okay, so these three basic things are there in which plant use their food. Same thing as animal. Growth means किसके growth के लिए? Flower, fruit, leaves, okay, new roots, these all things. And the extra food, what is left, I've already told you, they are stored in the form of starch, okay, in stem, root, seed, leaf, जो कि humans और animals consume कर लेते हैं, हम लोग उसे खा लेते हैं. Okay, so let's move to the next part, that is, oh, I'm sorry, that is transpiration. Now here, first we will write a definition of transpiration, then only we will understand. Okay, so the release of extra water vapor, by the plant, or you can write by the leaves, is called transpiration. Okay, स्टूडेंट्स, आपको याद होगा हम लोग पढ़े थे एक्सक्रीशन, एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम. तो उसमें क्या बताता था? ह्यूमन अपना जो वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट मटेरियल्स होता है, all the waste materials, extra water is released in form of sweat, and the carbon dioxide we release, they all are excretion. So the excretion of the plant is the transpiration. How do plant excrete? By the process of transpiration. Okay, so the release of extra water vapor, देखिए जो photosynthesis में water vapor भी बनता है, तो that released, the extra water vapor is released through the process of transpiration. This definition is very much important. Okay, 1 minute. This definition is very, very important. So from where this is released? From the stomata of the leaf. Stomata, leaf में होता है small openings, minute openings. From the stomata of the leaf, this transpiration undergoes. Okay, there are some functions of the transpiration. You will say how it is a function of the transpiration. Transpiration is a release of water vapor. How it is a function? See, how it is a function? It provides cooling effect to the plants. Okay, It provides cooling effect to the plant. This thing you will learn in the higher class. Here there is only a short means introduction to transpiration. In higher class you will read details about transpiration. It have cooling effect, or it cools down the plant. Okay, how it cools down? Okay, you will read in the higher class. Just to remember, it helps to the it helps to cool down the plant, and also the water in the root. Here is the root. The water from the root goes to the leaf only due to the process of transpiration in tall plants. That is called as transpirational pull. Okay. So the roots pull more water from the soil and stand to leaves because of transpiration only. क्यों क्यों send करता है? थोड़ा हम समझ लेते हैं. It is out of course, but we will understand. See, my dear children, I will take your 3 minutes only. Okay. Okay. See, here is a tall plant. Okay. Let it be a tall plant. So here plant loses water by the process of transpiration. It occurs, the process of transpiration occurs, losses water vapor. H2O means water vapor. H2O, G means water vapor. So water is lost. So अगर पानी जा रहा है, if water is lost, released, then it needs some water. The leaves, the other parts of the tree or the plant. In plant, normally this transpirational pool doesn't occur. It occurs in the tall trees only, basically. So to fulfill this water requirement, transpiration induces force in the root. वो एक एक्स्ट्रा फोर्स प्रोड्यूस करता है जिससे ज्यादा पानी लीफ तक जा सके. मोर वाटर गोज टू द लीफ. दिस इज आउट ऑफ सिलेबस, बट स्टिल as it is given in your book, I am explaining you. More water can go to the leaf, and this process is called transpirational pull. Transpirational pull. This one you will learn in class 10, not now. This one you will learn in class 10th. You just write it, transpirational pull, but it is not required. Okay. So here I have given a short experiment. You can do it in your home also. Okay. So you have to take a small pot and small potted plant and cover that with a plastic bag or a polythene. Plastic bag you have to cover with, and you have to tie the mouth of the bag with a rassi or a rubber band to the stem of the plant, down part. Okay. Then you have to keep the plant outside in the sun. You have to keep the plant outside in the sun, and you have to observe that you will see small water droplets here. Small water droplets. Why these droplets is seen? Due to the process of transpiration. Okay. So for today, this much, my students. Thank you for your cooperation. We will meet in the next class with the last part of this chapter, that is plant products. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and please give the annual examination conducted by Mahanti Public School, Balangir. Thank you. God bless you.